Hey everybody, this is your favorite internet lawyer, Matt Lopez, the owner of Matthew Lopez Law, located in Tempe, Arizona. I own the largest criminal defense law firm in the state. We have 10 lawyers, and as of today, we are making an offer on our 11th lawyer. And we only do criminal defense cases. We don't do personal injury or family law. We just stick to what we know and what we're good at and what we do best. But today is November 6th, and we're headed into the holiday season. And I was watching some videos online, and it kind of piqued my interest or sparked my interest about shooting this video and today's content. And if you watch my channel, I like to shoot a lot of content about celebrities and topical videos and athletes. And I like to stay really relevant as opposed to just some boring videos about what to do if stopped by the police, which no one really cares about. But as this morning, as I was getting ready for work, I saw there was a topic about some people fighting at Thanksgiving, and I think that this is a topic that hits very close to home. And so people fly in from all over the country, or in my case, all over the world. My wife is from England, so her family's from England, and sometimes they travel over here. We go over there. Of course, they don't celebrate Thanksgiving over there, but if they come here, then there's expectations and there's tension and there's family and there's people living in one house for the weekend or a week or a couple weeks or whatever, and usually there's alcohol involved. So we get a significant. Our business is busy year round, but we typically get an uptick in business from Halloween all the way through the first of the year. With Halloween kicking it off with people partying, and then transitions over to Thanksgiving, and we get a lot of domestic violence issues for Thanksgiving. And so a lot of times when people think with domestic violence, like it's the typical I slap someone or punch someone or push someone or hit someone or whatever, and that's domestic violence. But that's not always the case. In fact, that's not usually the case for people that hire my office. A majority of the domestic violence cases that we get happen to do with arguing or criminal damage. And so I'm only licensed in the state of Arizona. So if you're watching this, and likely you are, and you don't live in Arizona, this doesn't necessarily apply to you because it could be different in your state or maybe in your country. I don't know. But in Arizona, domestic violence is not a criminal charge. It's a designation to a criminal charge. So if somebody pushes somebody or punches somebody or slaps somebody or whatever, that could be an assault. And the domestic violence is triggered because of the relationship of the two parties. So if it's a relative, if it's a roommate, if it's a romantic partner, if it was a former romantic partner, if your baby's mom or whatever, that's going to trigger domestic violence. So what we get a lot of, let's say for instance, our clients, they live in an apartment and they're coming home and they're saying F you and calling somebody to B and whatever, and they're getting in an argument, and then their neighbors call the police, and the police show up and they go, hey, your neighbor called the police on you because you've been arguing. One of those people, or maybe even both, are going to get arrested for disorderly conduct, domestic violence, because they disrupted the peace of their neighbor, right? And then the two people involved are roommates or lovers or whatever. It's going to be disorderly conduct with a domestic violence tag. So anytime I tell everyone that, 'cause people say, hey, are you busy or whatever during this holiday season or during the 4th of July or whatever event maybe, and I say, look, as long as people are drinking alcohol, we're going to stay busy, because people make bad decisions drinking alcohol, whether it's a DUI or whether it's a violent offense or whatever. If they're drinking, they're making bad decisions, and I don't want people to make bad decisions. I want them to make good decisions. And so just know I'm here. We're here if you need us during the holiday season. And this is a little bit off topic of a video today, just because I really post about celebrities and athletes and topical events. But I just wanted to get this one out just to say, hey, holiday season's coming up. If you're drinking heavily, you're drinking at all, you got your friends, your family coming over, you get engaged in a fight, and you could get arrested. And I don't want that to happen. But if you live in Arizona and that happens to you, give us a call anytime. We love being considered the top criminal defense law firm in the state. And and if you're the media or the press watching this, I got a lot of press that reach out to me and they want me to report on stories about whatever. Give me a call anytime. Or if you want me to talk about something, just leave it in the comments and I'll respond. And I'd be happy to post whatever video or topic you want me to post on. Thanks for watching this. I hope you guys all have a great weekend, and look out for my next video.